Welcome back, darlings. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If I are for the first time, don't forget to subscribe. And if I subscribe, thank you for doing that. Today, we are going to learn how to make a satin full pleated turban. You can use a satin, you can use a tapeta, and you can use a doll face. The material I use here, I use my doll face. I use doll face for this tutorial. So our material for this project, we're going to need our doll face material. We're going to be needing our tape rule, our scissors, our white chalk, our needle and thread, your sewing machine. You're going to be needing your scissors, and we're going to be needing our elastic. Elastic is not compulsory, but you can use it if you're using it for a client. But I'm not using elastic in this video. Let's use elastic, but I don't use elastic. So let's see how the next thing I did here is, if you have watched one of my video on how I made pleated turban, you're going to see how I made this plate. So you're going to mark 2 inches, 2 inches, just like that, 2 inches, both side and the other side, the left side and the right side. We're going to have 16 mark. So I've already sewed this on my sewing machine. I sew it from the line. I'm still going to show you another video on how to make it. I sew it on the line. I've torn it out, and this is my band. This is my band. I'll be showing you the measurement for this band. This band, since it's not stretchy material, is a not stretchy material, and I don't think I used elastic here. Not stretchy material. So we are going to be using 25 inches for the band. 25 inches for the band. That's 27. I later reduced it. You later reduce it. So you're going to use 25 inches. And don't forget, you're going to turn your material. You're going to turn it with your lining. You have to give it a full lining. I had my lining to hit. I give it a full lining, and that is it. That is the plating part. Just look at it. Check previous of my video on how to make a full pleated turban. Just see it. Look at it. And the next thing we're going to do now, I'm going to measure it, because I'm going to sew it down. I'm going to close the band. Just what I'm going to do. I'm trying to look for the center. You're going to fold just like that. You fold, and make sure you use your tape around your head. If you are using this for a client, you can add elastic rubber to it. So my measurement here is, the measurement I'll be using I'm in low cut. So the measurement I'm going to be using, just look at this, 13 inches. I'll be using 13 inches, and that is 26 inches. I still will later reduce it, but I'm going to mark from that place. I still later reduce it when I was doing my running stitching and when I was plating the front part. Just see, you're going to sew that part just like that. Just curve down. Just see the way I mark it. You're going to sew it. The way I mark it, that's how you're going to sew it. So if you decided to add your elastic rubber, you add your elastic rubber to the back. If you want to add the elastic rubber, that's the way you can just look at the elastic rubber. If you want to add your elastic rubber, you can add your elastic rubber to the back. If you are doing this for a client, you can add your elastic rubber to the back. You can add your elastic rubber to the back. So I'm done with the placing part, and that is my turban. I make a one station at the front and at the other part. Just look at it. And that is my full pleated turban. Don't forget to check my previous video on how to do that. And this is the ruffle part. I had my fiber. If you don't have your fiber, you can use a foam. But I love working with fiber because fiber is so soft. That's why I love working with fiber. So this is the ruffle part. I've already fold it, I've already joined it together. The fiber is inside the fabric, so I've already closed and joined together. And the measurement I have here, I'm showing the measurement I have 10 inches, but we are going to give it 1 inches because of the sewing allowance, and they're going to give us 11 inches. So the full measurement, you can reduce it if you don't want it to be too big. If you want it to be too small, that's 64, 51, sorry, and then I change it to 53. Just see what I'm doing. You can either reduce, you can reduce to 40 inches if you don't want something too big. Then the next thing I'll be doing now, I'll be doing my running stitching. Just do it. I'll be doing the ruffle part now. Just look what I'm doing. This is very easy. Just see what I'm doing. Just have to take it easy. You don't need to rush yourself. If you are seeing my video for the first time, thank you. This is As of Mino. Thank you for your love and your support. If you are following me on Facebook on Queen Pretty, I have issue with that account. Just follow my new account. My new account, I'll be dropping it here now. So illustration will be, I will start illustration in this new week we're about to enter. Just what I'm doing. We keep doing the running stitching. For those of you that ask for my Instagram handle, my Instagram handle is Style by Mina. So keep doing that. So keep doing the running stitching. Don't forget the measurement we use. We use 11 inches by 53 inches, 11 inches wide by 53 inches long. If you don't want this to be too big, you can reduce to 40 inches. You can reduce to 40 inches. You can make 45 inches. You can make 53 inches. If you don't want it to be too big. And this is our ruffle part. Just see what I'm doing. And that is the foam part. You're going to hide the foam inside and you sew it on your sewing machine. Just see what I'm doing. I'm trying to bring the ruffle part. You pull in the thread just like this and you tie it. Can you see the ruffle part is coming out? That is the ruffle part is coming out. Just say, and if you want it to be more bigger, add to your measurements. If you want it to be smaller, you reduce the measurement. Just see what I'm doing. You use your thread to tie it. Make sure it's very, very tight. Just look what I'm doing. I'm trying to set it. You have to set it before you tie it. You set it perfectly before you tie it. Just what I'm doing. It's very, very easy. Then you tie. You tie it. Make sure your tying is very tight. Just look what I'm doing. So easy. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment. You tie it. That's what I'm doing. So this is the ruffle part, and the other part you are going to join the two together. That's the last space where we joined our fiber inside. You're going to fold that place and sew it. You close it and you sew it. You make sure the fiber is not showing. So this is our turban body. This is our full pleated satin turban body. Just look at it. You can start from the center. It just depends on how you want it. You can start from the front, you can start from the side, you can start from the upper part. Just depends on how you want it. You're going to place your ruffle on the part you want to. Make sure you just see what I'm doing. It's very, very easy. You're going to pin. You pin it down. You pin it down with your office pin. You pin. Pin. You see what I'm doing? You pin and pin and pin and pin. You make sure that ruffle part is showing outside. That means the ruffle part, the ruffle part is going to face the front. You're going to pin. Then you're going to use the needle and thread to sew it on the turban body. You're going to use a needle and thread to sew it on the turban body. So when you're done with the sewing, you add your stone to it, you sew it down. So we're done with the tutorial, and that is the finishing part. That is our finishing part. And don't forget, you can add your elastic rubber to the back. If you want, you are doing for a client, you can add your elastic rubber to the back. Just look at it. That is the finishing look part. That is how to make our satin full pleated turban with non-stretching material. Just look at it. And this is the back part. Look at the back part. I so much love the back part. Just look at the back part. Thank you all for your love and your support. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I love you, and I'll be seeing you next time on my next video. Don't forget to like, don't forget to share, and don't forget to comment, and don't forget to subscribe. Bye.